we're going reverse alphabetical order. We had someone go out of order who had to leave, so it was hard to hear at first. So the woman in the green jacket who was out of alphabetical order, she was with Feed the Hungry Project, if you missed what that one was for. But if I could have Highly Favored Foundation, Free Throw for Kids, and the Dragonfly Foundation come join me up here.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Alberta Ablodepe, Executive Director and Founder of Highly Favored Foundation. I'm originally from Ghana, West Africa, you can tell from my accent. I came to the United States with a dream to go back home and give back, but that changed one day. I went to a local grocery store, Kroger. A young girl came to me asking me for a quarter. At that time, I didn't even know what a quarter was. Somebody said 25 cents. I asked her what she needed that money for. She said her whole family sleep in the car at the parking lot. I was very surprised because when I came, I was coming for the dream and I felt everybody in our local community is comfortable. So it was very hard to believe. I walked to the car and it was a family of 4 with 2 small children sleeping in their car. They were homeless, and that day changed. I wanted to be part of the solution. All I had then was $40. I went across the street to McDonald's and got them food, and it broke my heart. So Highly Favored Foundation started out of compassion and not abundance. And since then, we serve women and children here in our local community. We did that in partnership with our local YMCA, Fairfield. We've done that through our Hope Corner Stabilization Program, where we serve along with these women and children. We connect them to life-changing resources that a lot of nonprofits do very well. But unfortunately, a lot of people didn't know the resources that we have in our community. So we provide them, connect them to these life-changing resources. Today, we serve women and we help them move from crisis to stability. Recently, we had a mom fleeing domestic violence, and in an urgency of fleeing, she left behind her ID. Those were requirements to even get to some of the pantry, and then most of the shelters she called were full. And when that mom reached out to us, we just asked one question: where are you? We delivered food to this mom. We secured a motel for 72 hours, and then we wanted to make sure that she and those small children were safe and had a place to sleep and not in their car. And Monday morning, we jump on the phone, we advocate for them, and we connected them to resources. That's what we do, we fill in the gap. And we've been serving quietly since 2020. And so with our program, Hope Corner Stabilization Program, and our 72-hour Safe Haven program, we provided food, emergency shelter, and immediate support while connecting family and children to long-term resources. If we get this $10,000, these funds would immediately be deployed to provide emergency stays in motel or hotels, food, diapers, hygiene essentials, transportation, and crisis response supplies for these women and children in their first 72 hours of crisis, which we believe that is very, very important. This investment will help stabilize 75 women and over 120 children right here in our local community, meeting families in their most urgent moment, restoring dignity and providing them with safety and stability. Thank you all for everything you all do in this community. God bless you. You are all highly favored. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for the opportunity here today. My name is Sarah Johnston, and I am the co-founder of Free Throws for Kids. We are 100% volunteer-based nonprofit supporting families at Cincinnati Children's Hospital. Since 2014, we've raised $1.6 million to serve families with unexpected hospital stays. We learned through a family friend that when a child is suddenly hospitalized, the medical care is there, but their everyday needs sometimes are not. So we provide care packages to the families, especially moms and caregivers who are suddenly trying to manage everything else that is going around them. Each package includes comfort items, this is one of our care packages. And so it includes a water bottle to remind them to stay hydrated, a journal so they can write medical notes from the doctors, a blanket so when they're sleeping on the chair in there, a cafeteria food voucher because it's very expensive to eat in the hospital, a pizza gift card so that they can send a meal back to the family at home, a fuel card so if they have to travel back and forth, they can afford to do that better, and then a book and a stuffed animal for the kids. So these are things that have been very thought out for the families in need in the hospital. Right now, only about 7% of our care packages are distributed to the Liberty Cincinnati Children's Campus here in Butler County. But with a $10,000 grant from Power of the Purse, we will more than double that impact, reaching significantly more families in Butler County. 100% of the $10,000 will go towards the creating and delivering of the care packages. And with the Liberty campus expanding from 42 rooms up to 114 rooms of inpatient care, it's going to definitely be a need here in the short future. So our goal is simple. When families are in crisis, they shouldn't have to worry about gas, meals, or basic comfort. We want them to feel supported and cared for. And we really appreciate you guys considering us, and thank you so much.
Hello everyone, I'm Lori Gelter, and I am here representing the Dragonfly Foundation. The Dragonfly Foundation works with pediatric cancer patients, very similar here with the one that we just talked about, but we're specific to pediatric cancer patients and their families. We've been around for 15 years working primarily with Children's Hospital at the main campus, but as we know, the Liberty campus is growing. Sadly, there are more and more cancer patients being treated at the Liberty. So specifically for this grant, what we are asking, we're working on the proton therapy. They are here for 6 weeks of intensive treatment. They come from all over the United States. I mean, we're extremely blessed that Children's Hospital is the best pediatric cancer patient hospital in the nation. So we get patients from all over the US, but what we want to be able to do is build a community here for them up in Liberty Center. So they don't have the opportunity to take advantage of the things that we do at the downtown campus, like going to events like Reds games and things like that. It's too far for them to travel. What we want to do is, with that $10,000, work with businesses out here to be able to provide not only the essentials that they need, gas cards, restaurants, things like that, give them comfort, but we also want to provide activities for them so that they can get away from the hospital to be able to do things with their family. Our goal is really to work and make sure that the families themselves are working together and to ensure that even the siblings, that they're not forgotten, that they have wonderful things to do as well. So that's what we plan to do with $10,000. And we thank you all for letting us come tonight.